It was filmed a few weeks ago. We've had other episodes that were filmed after it go out before it. And it's the first time that we're going to give some sort of negativity.
We are off on another adventure. We are going to Charis's.
Charis's.
Charis's
Famous on the Gold Coast.
I'm going to try out their fish and chips.
Can I grab, what's the best fish to get battered? Barramundi?
Oh yes, I recommend Barramundi.
Yeah, one of those. 12 pieces of calamari, 12 prawns, and large chips.
Chicken salt.
Yes, please. Thank you very much.
Anything else?
No, that's it. Thank you.
So let me just repeat your order. I have here 1 battered barramundi, 12 pieces calamari, 12 pieces prawn cutlets, and 1 large chip with chicken salt.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
So that'll be $70.50.
Mini combo chicken nuggets.
Okay, receipt.
Give you your order
Thank you. So I'm in Charis's ordering food right now. You probably just heard my order. I thought she said $17 and I was thinking that is unbelievable. $70.50. Unbelievable. This better be some of the best fish and chips I've ever tasted in my entire life. I think the kids will love it, but we'll soon find out. So crazy in there that the staff have just said, if you're waiting for an order, please go outside and we'll bring it into you, because it's like sardines in there, excuse the pun. You just can't move in there. I've ordered and yeah, we'll wait for the order to come, I guess, and hopefully we'll snag a table. I guess while we're waiting, I can see why it's famous. I know they do the pelican feeding at 1:30, which draws a crowd, but this is unbelievable. Especially midwinter on the Gold Coast. I know it's beautiful and we keep saying it, but the amount of tourists that are here at this restaurant, unbelievable. Number 40 I was, which I thought was a low number, and then it was all over the show. So I heard 30 and then it counted down from there, so I had half a clue. Took half an hour, $70. I'll give you a read off of what was what. So barramundi, chips, prawns, and the calamari. I would have thought it would have come with some sauce. I did say that, but yeah. So yeah, let's give the chips a go first. Yeah, they're good. I wouldn't say they're great. I've had better. They're okay. They're fluffy inside, crispy, but got a bit of texture to them. Not too bad. Now the calamari we've had so far on the Gold Coast has been unbelievable. So for the prices they're charging in there, I expect it to be really good. Calamari's a lot better. Needs sauce. Definitely needs sauce. So let's give one of the prawns a go. These were the most expensive thing on the menu, or no, the most expensive thing I ordered. Again, I've had better prawns. For the how busy the place is and the price, so far I'm not blown away. It's the first time I've had, you know, food from a restaurant that's meant to be really well known on the Gold Coast, where it's well, it's not bad, it's not great. Let's try the Barramundi, last thing I haven't tried. So that's a decent fillet in there. Yeah, it's very, very crispy. Get a bit of batter on there. Let's try the battered Barramundi. One of you guys suggested that. Yeah, I'm not blown away at all. It's average. Everything's pretty average. Pretty disappointed, to be honest, for $70. Feel like it's a lot of money. Would I come back to Charis's again? Absolutely not. Shame for our first fish and chips, official fish and chips. We've had obviously some fish and stuff at restaurants, but an official fish and chippy. Tell me what your reviews are if you're on the Gold Coast or if you've been to Charis's. Let me know what it was like for you in the comments. But today, this is a 5 out of 10 for me. Tell me what you think, if I'm being harsh. Camilla gave it 6 out of 10. I'm giving it a 5, and it's lucky it's a 5 because the food's good, it's edible, it's not great. And I think for the money, that's where it's let down. If this was 35 bucks, I'd probably say it's a 6 or 7. But for $70, it isn't that great. Yeah, and I think that some sauce should be included at a certain level. Again, in the comments, tell me where you think the best fish and chip shop on the Gold Coast is. Tell me where your go-to is, or if you visited before and went, that fish and chip shop was amazing. Because I'd really like to know. This is the first time having a beer battered Barramundi. The Barramundi's good. The beer batter it's okay. It's not great.
The prawns aren't great. They're just flavourless.
I don't know if I can video them in the.
I know what I like
It's just.
most.
It's just very, what I would call anemic. It's just, I'll give it one more try.
I'm joking. Oh, can I eat this lemon?
Yeah. You guys are going to say, again, no sauce. What do you expect? Fair enough. But I've had plenty of fish and chips and stuff without sauce. Tastes just as good. So I've just finished editing the Charis's fish and chips, and it was filmed a few weeks ago. We've had other episodes that were filmed after it go out before it, and it's the first time that we're going to give some sort of negativity, you know, and I appreciate if we get some negative comments, that's fine. But I feel like I want to give some sort of positive critique. It wasn't all about how it tasted. It was just, for the amount of money, I expected that batter, and I know I said beer batter a lot, and maybe it was, maybe it wasn't, I don't know. A lot of fish and chip shops in England use beer batter. It just wasn't there, you know. I feel like for $70 you'd expect a lot more for a famous fish and chip shop. I get it, they were busy, you know, very busy, and that's understandable. I just feel like it wasn't there. If we are going to get critiqued on this, i.e. the channel, I appreciate that, but we're always going to just be really honest. Everything we've said so far has been our 100% honest opinion. I said I wouldn't go back, absolutely not. I think that's a bit harsh in reflection. I think I will go back and give it a second shot. At the end of the day, if a restaurant's really busy, the food should be quality. I'm happy to take some flack for this, but yeah, with what we want to do with the channel and what I want to be honest. I want to be honest about things. If you think I'm being harsh, if your experience is much more different than mine, please tell me in the comments. Say, I think they had a bad day, whatever it may be. I am happy to go try it again and see what it's all about. You know, I just feel like as I said, for the amount of money, it should have been better. It should have been better. I feel like if you're ordering calamari and battered prawns, I think the prawns were $36. That was almost half the bill. How can that not come with sauce? What sauce? How much does sauce cost to make? You know what I mean? How much for, you know, even if it was a little bit, you know. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode nonetheless. And I hope that our next adventure with a fish and chip shop is better. Thanks for watching.